Hi and welcome to my playhouse, and I'm in Portugal, and it's early in the morning because it's gonna be 35 degrees later today. So I want to do a bit of strimming down here because everything has grown, and I think until about 11 o'clock I can strim a little bit, as long as I don't use metal. So I have a Ryobi Strimmer that needs a little bit of maintenance, and I knew that last time I was visiting my playhouse here. So I have the strimmer here. It has very thick plastic coming out of it, and this one is a 36 volt max power Ryobi, and the strimmer head has started to wear a bit. So I planned this and purchased a new one that I brought with me down here. So you can see it is worn through here, and I am expecting it's only a matter of time before this fails totally and completely. And I thought I will change this out before it completely dies, because there's a lot of good spare parts inside of this, and if I wait until it breaks, they will just be everywhere. So I thought, it's an expense, it's gonna come, I might as well do it while it's still good. And in an emergency I would have this head, which is still working, laying on the shelf somewhere, and could put that in if yeah, for some reason. So I purchased a new one, and it's right here, and it's exactly, I hope, just like the other one. Not gonna lie, they're not cheap. I believe it was over 10 euros. I forget. I'll see if I can find the price. I'll try and leave a link to it so you can get this exact one. If we're gonna get this exact one, you might want to see the model number of this strimmer as well. It's that number right there. But this thing does fit to other strimmer, and the strimmer does not need to be 36 volt. They do also make an 18 volt strimmer that it will fit on. I actually have one of those, so yeah, let's change that out. So to do this easily, you need a metal rod like this. This was actually, it came with another strimmer, and this is for this exact job. Along the way on this, there's this groove in the metal, and there is a hole right here. Mine is full of grass, so I also have a little plier here so I can pull out some of this grass to get to that hole there. So I can put this in there and catch that hole. And then it's very important, this thing has to be turned counterclockwise, because it's made so that when you're strimming it doesn't come undone. So that's very important. So we need to go this way. I had loosened this so it comes out really easily. That's not always the case. I loosened it, and then I realized, oh, maybe this would be interesting for someone else. Maybe we should film it. So this comes off, and this is moment of truth. Does it look like the other one? It does. Oh, are we lucky or what? So this is what it looks like inside. We could just get rid of some of the crap now that we are here. This thing is also very important. I broke one of these. I think we might do another video where we replace this. These are very hard to come by, and now that we are in here, we might. Wow, this is why it might not be running that well. So it has gathered a lot of stuff in there. So yeah, maybe it would also be cool to clean it once in a while. Easy peasy. We put this thing back on. oh, here you can see the grooves that this pin can go into, and when we put this in and it hits the groove, it goes in and it locks in place, and then we can untighten the head of it. So apparently there's a groove on each side of it, which is very convenient. We're gonna need that again. So now we put this in, and again, it's anti-clockwise, so when we tighten it, we have to tighten it the other way than usually. So that is that way, which is weird as heck. There. That is that done. No problem whatsoever. And now I can go strimming. Except I want to fix the other one now that we are at it. So this is the other strimmer. It's a bit of a more of a normal model. Okay, we'll see the model number. It's right there. It's an OBC 1820B, it looks like. And this one has a broken metal shim in there. So I'll go get that and show it to you. So the thing that we just saw on the other strimmer is also in this strimmer, and it's definitely not a normal thing in these strimmers. I have just been very unlucky to to have two, and this has broken off. It does still go in the strimmer, but it's most definitely out of balance at the moment. So yeah, I thought it's not a good idea to run it. I'll just break the strimmer even more. I did try to tape it up. That did not work. So yeah, I went online and I took forever and ever to find a replacement one for it. That was really difficult, but here it is, and maybe the numbers will help you to search for it. I'll try and see if I can leave a link for it. And when I finally found it, and it wasn't too crazy expensive, I purchased two of them. I don't want to go through that again, so here's the other one. The label is a little bit better, so yeah. I could only find them in the US, but after an additional extra hour of searching on the internet, I found it in France, and I ordered it. And well, this house in Portugal is my holiday house, and they promised 4 days delivery. I paid a fortune to get this shipped quickly, and it came just after I left for the airport going back home. So it has been waiting for me. That was wasted shipping money right there. So yeah, this one failed a little bit more spectacularly. So we can remove this, and we have this thing, and then I put everything back together as well as I could, so that I could hopefully put it back together later. One of the screws snapped here. I don't think I have a replacement. I will go look though. Okay, as this is only my holiday home, my stash of random screws and knickknacks isn't that great yet. I do have a very nice nail though that would do the thing going in, the groove thing, that going in and blocking this. That would probably work. But yeah, I don't have a screw to replace that, so I need to make a mental note to try and get one of these. Yeah, it's very nastily bent, so we need to do that at some point. But yeah, this one is most definitely broken. We're gonna put that in this little bag. I don't know why, but we're gonna keep it there. So we need the new one, which is right here. And after hours and hours of Googling, I was really happy to find one that would work. Only thing I really wasn't happy about was the shipping, that it didn't reach me in time. So yeah, and naturally I'm not allowed to use this blade, and this blade is not the original one with this strimmer. The original one is a bit shorter, but just a extra centimeter on a rotating metal blade here gives it a heck a lot of more power, so it's very nice. And then we need this and this, and it tightened up the right way. And here they have a slot in the plastic here as well, where this goes in. So I should be able to if I turn it around. Let's see, at some point there should come a slot. There. And I believe I have the slot here. I believe I was wrong. This strimmer comes with this tool to tighten this. So there. So this is good to go for when the weather becomes not so dry as it is right now. I'm not allowed to use this because of the fire risk. Everything is so dry that the tiniest little spark, believe me, when you're using this, you will hit a rock and it might make some sparks and then hell breaks loose. So I fixed both of them. Awesome. I just need to find that extra screw at some point. I think it's a 4 or 5 millimeter. Yeah. Okay, so when I was going to get that tool, I also found that the other strimmer came with this head. So I could have stolen this head for the first strimmer. It only has one string, so it's not as good as the one that we put in, I'm sure. But that is awesome. I got both of my strimmers fixed. This one got a new head. This one got a replacement part in the head fixed. And this is a really difficult part to find on Google and get shipped to you. If you're in the US, it's quite a bit easier. I found quite a bit available over there, but to get it here in time for my vacation, which I didn't manage anyway, was not easy. So yeah, thank you very much for watching my videos. Do subscribe to my channel so that you can see me again, and have a really nice day. Bye bye.